Hello and good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I, Tanisha Rana, on behalf of Hack to Skill, welcome you all to this AR Bootcamp by Hack to Skill. The bootcamp is going to be all about hands on training on how to develop lenses on Lens Studio. First things first, before we start digging into the process of lens development on Lens Studio, I would like to give you a quick overview of what this challenge New Year Lensathon is all about. New Year Lensathon is an end of year lens creation challenge presented by Snap India and powered by Hack to Skill. Participants have to submit their lenses before 28th December and create their lenses on Lens Studio. There are many opportunities that are lying in this challenge for participants, such as participants have the opportunity to win cash prizes of 1.9 lakh and official Snap goodies. There is guaranteed participation certificate on one lens submission, and participants have exclusive access to attend hands-on training workshops by the Snap India team and Snap Lens Network ambassadors. Before we start using the Lens Studio, I would like to walk you through the registration process for the New Year Lensathon. For that, I would start sharing my screen and then we can begin with the whole bootcamp. I hope my screen is visible to all. First of all, for the registration process, you have to come to the Hack to Skill website. You can just type in Hack to Skill on Google. Just a second. Yeah. Once you type Hack to Skill, you'll be redirected to our website. Just scroll down a bit and you will find various challenges listed here. Select the New Year Lensathon challenge and click on Register Now button. Once you click on the Register Now button, you'll be redirected to this web page which is all about the challenge. Click on Register Now /Summit Snap Lens. Fill in your details here. If you have already registered, then you can sign and go to your participant dashboard. If you haven't registered, then you can use the sign up button and do that. So I have already registered, so I'm just going to sign in and show you how the dashboard looks like once you've registered. Once you get onto the dashboard, you'll see that there are various resources, including the exclusive access to this workshop that we are conducting right now. There are many other such resources that you guys can use to create your lenses on Lens Studio. First things first, the first and the foremost thing that you do once you visit this participant dashboard is to download the Lens Studio. Just click on the Download Lens Studio option and you will be redirected to this page. Download the Lens Studio and you can start using it. Before we start creating Lens Studio, I would like to introduce you all to a very special guest that we have today. He is going to teach you all about Lens Studio and how to create lenses on Lens Studio. Hi Jasnoor. Jasnoor is a first year BCA student from Technia Institute of Advanced Studies and a Delhi based lens creator who has been using Lens Studio for over an year now and has been creating amazing lenses for Snapchat. Hi Jasnoor.
Hi Tanisha, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm also good. I'm very excited today.
And so are we. So Jasnoor is going to be your host today for the rest of the time. He's going to teach you all about the basics of Lens Studio, what are the options that you can explore in the studio, and how to create your lenses, and finally how to submit your lenses and
Yes.
submit your entry on the New Year Lensathon website. Over to you, Jasnoor.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys, how are you all? I hope you are doing great. Let me just share my screen. Yeah, is it visible?
Not yet.
And
Now
now?
it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, guys. So this is the website for Hack to Skill. And when you type Hack to Skill, this site will pop up. And here you can go to register for your Lensathon event, and everyone must be assuming like how can we participate and how can we create lenses. So here I am to teach you the basics concepts of Lens Studio, and how can you download Lens Studio, and what all things you have to keep in mind while submitting your lens and to participate in this event. Okay, the first thing is you can download, you have to download Lens Studio from this site, and you will be, yeah, here. Yes. When you click at resources, you will be getting 5 points like guide, YouTube channel, Lens Studio overview, and Lens Studio beginner. And when you click on this download here option, you will be getting a link to download Lens Studio. When you scroll down, and you will be having a check mark option, you have to check mark this and just like this, and then you will be having option out to download on Mac and for PC. I have already downloaded this. For beginners, I have to explain all these steps. Okay, so talking about the bootcamp, our theme is on. There are two themes basically. The first theme is on the 2021, the year in rewind, and the second theme is 2022, the new year. Okay, so the prize pool for the winner, first place, the lens creator who will be getting first place will be awarded with 75,000 plus snap goodies, and the second winner will be getting 50,000 plus snap goodies, third 25. And all you have to keep in mind is you have to be creative while you are creating your lens. Okay, and the top 50 lens will be getting snap goodies. Every participant can submit one lens, and maximum limit is 5 lens. The more lens you post, the more chances of you getting. Okay, so the first step is you have to register for the event. When you click on how it works, the first step is to register yourself, and you are looking at this tab. You have to click, and I have already registered for the event, so I will just log in into my account. Here you go, guys. Okay, so the first step is to download Lens Studio, and then okay, guys. So when you all will be done with your lens creation, there will be a submission section on the top right corner, and when you click on this, there will be your many blanks. You can fill the choice which you have created the lens, the first lens, and so on. You can maximum you can submit 5 lenses. Okay, let's just move to the software Lens Studio. Okay, guys, talking about Lens Studio, everyone must be wondering what is Lens Studio. So the Lens Studio is a software which is you see lenses on Snapchat. All are done with the help of this software Lens Studio, which is from Snapchat itself. You When you open the software, you will be getting this login to my lens with Snapchat. When you click on this, it will redirect you to a website, and here you have to log in your account. Then you have to click on continue so that the Lens Studio will link to your account. And now there is my name and my Bitmoji. All right, so let's start with our first template. I will be teaching you how you can create a 3D lens based on 2022. Let's just start with a template. Yeah, this 3D text. You people have to search on this search bar and then type 3D and scroll down to the 3D text. Yeah, here you go, guys. When you open the Lens Studio and when you open any project, there are four section divided. This one is an object section. This is resource. This one is your scene section, and this is inspector panel, and this is your preview. Here, from preview, you can switch to photo, and you can also switch to a video. Yeah, and if you are having iPhone X or any phone ratio, you can check from here. Like if I go with iPhone X, you will be just switch to the iPhone X layout. Okay, so my recommendation is you is to just use the iPhone 8 9 is to 16, because Snapchat, when you submit your lens, the preview of your lens will be of ratio 9 is to 16. Okay, guys. So when you open this project 3D text, you will be having here tween manager, camera, light, and some basic text. And there are several projects, 3D objects. I will just go with the first object and will delete all the remaining. Okay, guys. So from here, you are like seeing this. Try this 3D text, right? When you tap on this text 3D object, there you can just change the 3D object. Like I was talking about that 2022, right? So basically, this tween manager works like it is giving this rotating animation to your 3D object. Let's just turn this off. From inspector panel, you have to turn off, right? Like if you just turn it off from the object panel, it will just stop. You can go with both side, right? So if I'm just toggling it off and keeping this 3D section, like my project is on goggles, right? When you Yes, let me just introduce with you this with the asset library. When you tap on this asset library, you will have several sections like 2D, 3D material tools, plenty of things you will have to see. Like just I have to go with 3D. When you tap on 3D, you will scroll down to this. Here is glass pack 3D models by Snapchat. You have to just import it to your resource panel. When you are importing something, make sure you import it to the resources panel. Like giving you example, like when you make tea, this is a output of tea, and there here are all the ingredients. Okay, so our 3D model is being imported here. Right. So I will just switch to a idle person. Yeah. Let me just show you one thing. When you switch to this video, you are looking this like this 2022 3D model is just still on the screen. I will just make it in head binding. When you click in head binding, it will just make a occluder. Okay, guys, this is something new. Like when you increase this to one, there will be two. This will detect two persons in one time, right? So we just have to make it for a single person. So we will switch it to only one. Here you seeing guys like 2022 3D model. We will just pick it up and drop under head binding section. Yes. Now you are seeing like just this person is moving his head and the 3D model is got attached to its head. Like let me show you one example. Yeah, this. You can see the person is just shaking her head and 3D model is attached to her face. Let me just move it closer to her head. Okay guys, when you select your 3D model, you will see there are plenty of tools, right? So when you click on this tool, when you make your cursor on this shows move tool, and this is for rotate, and this is to scale your 3D object. Let me just move it closer to the user's head. Yeah, perfect. Okay guys, let's just we you have looked that I have imported the glasses model from the asset library. I will just drag it into the head binding section. Yeah, you have seen that there are six 3D models of the glasses. You can choose any one which you like. Just I will go with this funky animated glasses. Let's just turn them all off. You can also delete them as well, because this will make you more easy to understand. Okay guys, let me just adjust it according to the face of the user. This tool will help you to move your 3D model upside down, and this will help you to rotate, and this is used to scale your 3D model. Let me just switch to the scale tool and just make it according to the user head. Here you can see guys, this is your head binding, and the goggles are at the back of the head, so you just drag it above the user head, and let's just scale it to, yeah, this is perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Talking about this 3D text object, let me just scale it out and just move it above the goggles. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, guys, this you are looking at this uh, scene. You can just drag and just see how your 3D model is looking upside down and from every angle. Okay, just yeah, I have to see from the left side, and you are seeing like this 3D text is way much thick than the glasses. Let's just make this a bit thin. Okay. Yeah, this one is perfect. And every 3D model is consist with a material like this. Here is a material section, and when you right click on this, this will show many options and you have to highlight it. When you highlight, it will show where this is in the resource panel, and you can also customize these its color. And let me just show you one example. There are when you click on the mode, there are solid, gradient, and texture. Let me show you an example of texture. When you click on the texture, you are seeing like this is black and purple, which means there is no texture present in the 3D model. Let's just import. Yeah, this is a gif. I got it from internet, and let's just import this into our resources panel. You just have to drag and drop. There are many methods to just add the ingredients. You can also do this from this side and click on from files, and you have to just navigate where you have dropped that ingredient. Here it is. You can also do this also, but I feel more comfortable with just drag and drop from the desktop. Okay, so let's just again navigate to the material. Yes. So when I will drag and drop it to the texture, the color gradient you see in the GIF will automatically switch to the 2022 3D model like this. Yeah. You can let me just increase its size. Things you are doing in the scene section will reflect in the preview section. So anything you do in this scene panel, this will reflect into the preview panel. Let me just switch it to another. Yeah, it is working with all the preview. Okay, guys, let me just tell you one more thing. There are some script Lens Studio consists of. There are four script basically, but I will teach you to use behavior script. Behavior script is used to trigger some events like when you open mouth or raise your eyebrows. Like I show you one example. I got a audio from the internet, and we will just import it into the Lens Studio. So guys, the format for the audio must be MP3 because Lens Studio only support MP3 format. Uh, when you will add a audio, you have to search here for audio and click on this, and I will just import it into the section, and you have to check mark autoplay loop. You people must be hearing the sound of Happy New Year crowd speaking Happy New Year. Let me just mute this. Yeah, we will use behavior script like to when the user will open his or her mouth, then only this audio will play. When you click on behavior, it will show some options. You don't have to touch or change these options. You just have to tap on this. Yeah, here are a list of things you can trigger. I will go with this mouth open. Yeah. Here trigger means you have what you have to trigger. Like I have to trigger face event when the user will open his or her mouth. The event type will be mouth open, and the response type will be we will have to play a sound. Then we will tap on this, and you guys will get these more options. Like you just have to drag the audio into this section. When you drag and drop this into this section, the you have to tick the loop. Yeah, let me just switch the user open mouth. Yeah, like this it works. Like when the user will open his or her mouth, the crowd will speak up Happy New Year. And talking about okay, when you people will done, like you are thinking like this is enough and I am done with everything, you don't forget to check these project info. And like this is 2022 goggles, and you have to check both, like front camera and rear camera. And the hint is like find face. Okay, let's just go with this open your mouth. Yeah, this will make easy to understand what user have to do. And this is your lens icon. You can just make it customize, like anything you can do. Let me just go with this. You can do anything and just apply to this. And when you tap on this lens preview, it will just load and find all the previews which are preset in the lens studio and will apply your lens on them. Yeah, here you go. Let me just tap on this open mouth preview. Apply. Okay, guys, let me just add one more thing. I tell you about this asset library. You can go here on VFX. VFX will give some really cool effect to your lens. Let me just choose one. There are plenty of VFX material here. You can go with any. I will choose with this confetti VFX. Let's just import it into our resources panel, and we just have to drag and drop it into the object panel. You are seeing, guys, like this is from this effect is taking place from here. You people can just tap on the confetti VFX material and just tap on this move icon and make it above the user head. Yeah, this is perfect. And if you want to change the color of confetti, you can tap right click on this and highlight the asset, and here you will be able to change everything like force strength, spread out, rotation speed, and also the color of your confetti. I will just make it maxed out. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Let's just try once again, like if behavior script is working right or not. Yeah, it's working correctly. Okay, so we will just update our preview again because we just added the confetti VFX after we set our preview. Yeah, this got our preview updated with the latest confetti VFX, and we will just apply. Yeah, the next step you have to do is you are seeing this publish lens here. You just have to tap on this. This will take a minute to export it to your browser. Yeah, you people will see this community lens section here. When you tap on this will show two more options like update to an existing lens or submit a new lens. You have to go with this one, submit a new lens. And here you will be seeing the preview we set in the Lens Studio software. And you are seeing this lens icon, lens name, and here is something interesting. You can increase your engagement of the lens, like it comes to trending section you can add like 2022 goggles challenge. Yeah, and you can set the trigger like you want. Snapchat also recently push an update like scanning. When you scan your hand or when you scan your dog, it will show up the top lens regarding the object. Like if let me just add it to the person. Yeah, this is suitable. And there is one more option like public, hidden, or offline. You just don't have to change the setting, you only have to make it public and submit your lens. It will say and pop up a message like congratulations, your lens have been submitted and is in review. Usually this takes half a day or more than sometimes. When you tap on this manage lens, you will be seeing this when you have published this lens on what date and what on what timing, and this is under review. When you tap on this, everything is in review. Snapchat will check whether your preview and lens icon is coping with their guidelines. The moment it got live, you just have to copy this lens id. When you are submitting your lens, make sure that when you tap on the submission section, you have to just pick up your theme, on which theme you have created a lens. Like I have just created the lens on the theme 2022. We will just select this and copy this lens id after when the lens is live. I'm just showing you. Just copy this and paste it here. And when the lens is live, you will here be shown a section of copy lens. Let me just show you my older lens. Yeah, this lens is public, and the lens status is right now public and shows the indication of green. When you copy this lens id, you have to paste it in the section. And here what I am talking about, share lens, when you tap on this, it will automatically copy the lens icon, and you just have to paste it in this section. And you have five option. You can submit five lenses, and minimum you can submit is one, and maximum is five. The more lens you will submit, the more chances of getting prizes will increase. And when you just scroll down, if you have only one lens, just leave the it blank till it says submit a lens link for the fifth. But this is something which you have not just ignore. Have you used lens studio before? You have to type yes, and your snapchat yes. And after this you have to this submit idea. Okay, I'm not submitting because this is not the final thing I'm doing. I will just cross it. And yeah, one more thing, guys. Like if you think that your lens is, you have to update the lens, you can also update the lens after you submit the lens on the hack to skill website. You can also update it afterwards also. And if someone is facing any issue in creating lenses or anything, you can just go to our hack to skill server. This server is consist of 300 members, and 45 are online right now. When you have to join this, you just have to tap on this discussion tab. The moment you tap on this, you will be redirected to this site, and you just log into your account and join. Hack to skill team and I will be online there. So if you have any queries regarding the submission, if you are facing any problem, you can just directly go to this and raise up your issue. Okay, so let me just close this. Okay, guys, I have to tell you something. Like when you are done with the project, this is a thing you have to do. Like you have to save this. For example, in future it got rejected or something like that, you don't have to recreate that. You just have to save this, and you can re-upload it on the designation, like 2022 goggles. When you
Thank you
save,
so okay. Thank you so much, Jasnoor, for teaching us the basics of Lens Studio today and
yeah,
showing us how we can create such amazing lenses for Snapchat. And I'm pretty sure after this tutorial, we are all really excited to create our own lenses for Snapchat. I mean, most of us, 99% of us, have been using Snapchat for many years now and been maintaining those streaks. So let's just surprise our friends and family this new year by sending them a snap with our own lens that we have created
yeah,
ourselves. So that was it for the hands on training session. There are certain things that I would like to mention. Don't forget to submit your lenses before 28th December. That's the last date. And it's not on first come, first serve basis, but the more early you submit it, the better chances you have. If you feel like after submitting your lens, you want to update it, you can do that as well. And as Jasnoon mentioned, you can submit a maximum of 5 lenses, and I would suggest to submit as many lenses as possible and keep up to the level of 5 because that would increase your chances of winning. And
yeah,
this guaranteed participation certificate on one lens submission. You'll be getting a certificate from Snap India. And yes, apart from that, as Jasnu mentioned, there are pretty exciting cash prizes from a prize
yeah,
pool of 1.9 lakhs. It's not only for the first prize winners and the first and second and third prize winners, We're also going to select two lenses from each category and reward them with 20,000 each in Snap goodies. Apart from that, top 50 creative lenses will win official Snap goodies from Snap India. So I hope you guys are really excited to make all these amazing lenses and show it to us. And there are still many days left. You can submit your lenses. And yes, as Jasur mentioned, please remember to join our discussion zone. We have
Yeah.
people and lens creators like Jasnoor, and the Hack to Skill team is present there. We'll help you resolve any queries that you are facing, whether it is with the submission process or with the registration process, or if you feel like there's something missing in your lens, you can take guidance from people like Jasnoor. So, yeah, that was pretty much it about this session, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And we're looking forward to see many amazing Snapchat lenses from you guys. You can share it on your social media handles. Of course, Snapchat is the main handle that you're going to share it on. And you can share about this challenge with your friends and family. You can ask them to participate in it. And yeah, thank you, Jasnoor, for joining us today. It was
Yeah.
great to have you as a teacher,
My
and
pleasure.
I
My
hope
pleasure.
people also enjoyed it. I mean, if you guys have any queries, we're still here for 5 minutes. Just shoot your queries, and we'll answer it right away.
Yeah.
If you feel like even after the session you want to ask, yeah, can we also create it from our phone?
No,
So
Tanya, you can only go with the laptop or a computer because phone does not support Lens Studio software.
yes, so you can definitely use it on your Snapchat on phone, but for creating, you need to download the Lens Studio, which is
Yes,
available only
exactly.
for PC. Yeah, and yes, desktop only D. And yeah, someone was saying that they were unable to get the link for Lens Studio. So, as I mentioned in the starting, if you go to our registration page, that is Hack to Skill, and it is also mentioned in the description, you can check the registration link for the New Year Lensathon in the description. Just go to that page, and once you register, there's a section called resources there. The very first link there is to download the Lens Studio, which is the first and the foremost thing that you have to do. From there, you will get a link to download the Lens Studio. That's how you can download it and start getting with your journey of making lenses. And yeah, you guys can, some people are dropping in their Snapchat IDs, so you guys can share your lenses with one another and as well as your friends, of course.
Okay, guys. One more important thing. You have to be more creative to get more a good rank. Like you don't have to make a complex lens. You just have to show your creativity in that.
Yeah, I mean, there's no end to creativity. You guys can be as
Yeah.
creative as you want, but make sure you stick to the themes that we have prescribed. It's the year 2021 and rewind. You can show how your 2021 year went. You can extract the best moments of self learning or the experience that you had and the learnings that you got from the year
Yes.
2021. Or you can create something that resonates with the childhood memories associated with your New Year celebration. And for the second theme, that is 2022, New Year, New Beginnings. Of course, you can make a game lens themed or something revolving around the resolution that you guys plan to make. Of course, we all do it at the starting of the year. And what better than to remember, to make you remember about your resolution every day, better than creating your lens that will remind you that you had made the resolution and you have to work on it. So I think that's also a pretty good theme to make your lenses. Even after the session, you guys have any doubt, you can just join our discussion zone, as I mentioned, or you can add, or you can just drop a mail to us at support@hack to skill. We're there to help you guys. And don't forget to submit your lenses before 28th December. And as Jasnoor mentioned, you can also update them and make sure to submit 5 lenses to increase the chances of winning.
Yeah. And the
Yeah,
last date is 28th of December 2021. So be
yes,
creative and submit as soon as possible. Like you, I will recommend you people to submit 5 so that you can increase your chances to win.
sure. So I think that was it for the questions. Any other questions we'll take up on our Discord channel. And thank you, Jasnoor, for joining us today. It was a
Yeah,
pleasure to
my
have you.
pleasure. Yeah.
And make sure, and also on our Discord channel, we'll keep updating you upon on about the next bootcamp that we are having. It's going to be really soon, so you'll be updated about that as well. So there are many benefits that you'll get once you join the server. And thank you everyone. That was it for today. Thank you for joining.